Hey everyone, it's a quick hit. There's a lot happening. Can we just start by saying so last night were the iHeart Music Awards. I mean, Cher got the Icon Award, Trailblazer, whatever the actual words were, but Cher deserved it. Katie and Raquel both on the red carpet. Rachel Leviss and Katie Bellotti. Something about her sandwich shop owner on the red carpet. God, I'm coming in hot this morning. On the red carpet with Raquel Leviss. I personally thought Raquel looked gorgeous. And she revealed she's a year sober since checking into the rehab facility, that mental health wellness facility. That doesn't really shock me. These two did not necessarily come face to face, but wouldn't that have been great if Katie and Raquel faced off? Wouldn't you have loved to have seen that? I would have loved to have seen that. Honestly, I would have loved to have seen that. I just figured I would share that with you. Jeremy Madix has come out and said just very recently that he has not talked to Ariana, which we learned like last week, but he has clarified it has nothing to do with Tom Sandoval and it has to do with microaggressions. Ariana, girl, what are you doing? Microaggressions towards his fiance. And he said, you have to either at some point, Ariana's my sister, we'll be fine, but I either had to choose my sister or the woman I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, and I chose the woman I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. So microaggressions are happening. They still haven't spoken. He said it has nothing to do with Sandoval. He said, look, Tom was like a brother to me. We all lived together back in the day. So him and Ariana will be fine, but that's why they're not speaking. It is about microaggressions that Ariana has towards his fiance. It has nothing to do with Scandival. But Tom has actually spoken out too to say, he misses that Jeremy was like a brother to him, like a little bro. And he found it very fulfilling, his relationship. Those were his exact words that he used. He found it very fulfilling, his relationship with Jeremy. Um, and he understands why Jeremy cannot speak to him, even though they just ran into each other. And he says, the apartment that him and Ariana lived in, Jeremy then lived there, and he fought for the lease to be transferred from him and Ariana to Jeremy so that when they moved out and bought the house that they're now still fighting over, that Jeremy could have a place to live because it was like rent stabilized or rent controlled, probably stabilized. And Tom says that during COVID, he lent Jeremy money. Tom Sandoval lends Jeremy money. He lent Jeremy money during COVID to help pay the rent. So I don't know. You all hate this guy, okay? Y'all hate him so much. This is like your whole thing. And I have a theory in a second, which we're going to get to. But y'all hate him so much. And yet here he is. He gave Scheana money during COVID when she needed it. Now he's paying Jeremy Madix's rent during COVID when he needs it. Is it possible that Tom is somewhat of a good guy? I'm just asking. I'm just asking for all the people in the back. I'm just asking. Isn't that possible? So he pays. I mean, I wouldn't give you a fucking dollar if you were dying in the fucking street. I don't like loaning money to people. Okay. It's too complicated. I'm not putting another fucking thing on my to-do list and micromanaging you to pay me back. The answer is no. Don't fucking ask me. You know how many people ask me for fucking money? A lot, all the time. Fucking no. It's a no policy. It's not a dollar. It's not 1 cent. Go the fuck away. You're a grown adult over the fucking age of 21 that's not in college. Figure it out for your fucking self. Okay. So Tom is a lot nicer than I am. So you should hate on me instead of him. I mean, he loans money to Scheana. Now we find out he's loaned money to Jeremy Madix during COVID. I mean, why do you all hate Tom so much? And by the way, is it possible? I'm just asking. Is it possible? I mean, now we have gone from endorsement deals to phase 2, Dancing with the Stars, to phase 3, starring as Roxy Hart in Chicago, to now phase 4. I mean, $1 million to host Love Island. and replace Sarah Hyland from Modern Family? I mean, is it possible? So first of all, I mean, I think Love Island, the $1 million is probably the best payday for Ariana yet. Second of all, is it possible that Ariana is mad at Sandoval, doesn't enjoy Sandoval, doesn't like Sandoval, but isn't it possible that perhaps Ariana isn't as mad as she is letting on to Sandoval anymore? Everyone else seems to be moving on. Lala has moved on. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Isn't it possible that Ariana is just riding the wave that all the rest of us are riding of Scandival? I don't think she likes the guy. I don't think she wants to have a full conversation with the guy. I don't think she wants to talk to the guy. I don't think she feels sorry for the guy. And I don't think she necessarily wishes him well, but isn't it possible she's not as angry anymore as she's letting on, that she's playing into it too? I mean, $1 million? I say make him the devil and keep that going for as long as you can because it's working. Isn't it possible? I'm just asking here on a Tuesday afternoon. Isn't it possible that she has a team advising her? Like, girl, you got Roxy Hart, you got Dancing with the Stars. Now it's like a year later. You're gonna make little jokes. Well, I know a thing or two about a cheater. I mean, this is all gonna be on Love Island. Well, he's cheating, and girl, let me come to your room and have a conversation, or whatever the fuck the host does on Love Island. But it's $1 million. Isn't it possible that she's riding this wave? Isn't it possible? I think so. I don't think she's even as angry as she's letting out to be anymore. I think she has a whole team that's advising her, just keep going, that this is why you're getting opportunities, and she wants to create generational wealth for her family. I think you've done it. Carl and Lindsay, we're not learning anything new. We're learning about their sex life. Apparently, the biggest red flag to Lindsay was when Carl said during their relationship, oh, the thing I learned about Lindsay is she likes sex way more than I thought. And Lindsay's like, well, what does that mean? Because we're only having sex, like we've had sex twice in the past year. Paige came out and said, everyone's shocked that she's revealing this about her then fiance. Paige came out and said, my boyfriend and I fight all the time, but we still have sex every day. So go, Craig. You're getting laid every day, ma'am. Good for you. Craig Conover, who knew? Scheana, we know about the threesome with John Mayer. She says John Mayer is disgusted. He wants nothing to do with Scheana. Oh, how dare you? This didn't happen. LVP was just recently asked about it. She's like, doll, like I've been in France. I have no idea about any of this. A threesome with John Mayer. Scheana, okay, well, that's possible. LVP is just like, cha-ching, cha-ching.